Hello again and welcome back to another studio vlog. My name is April and I go by monkeymintaka online, and I do art videos and illustrations and vlogs like this. If you're new here, hi, and if you're not, welcome back, because I haven't been here for a week. I've been on holiday, so I just got back from my holiday. Literally I got back from the same place because I've just been here, but you know what I mean. I had a holiday, I had some time off work, I just chilled out. It was really awesome, really fun. Really relaxing, and yeah, lovely, to be honest, quite lovely. I did do some art, but I mostly just played Minecraft, watched movies, played board games with Martin, did lots of baking, ate lots of bacon, and yeah, that's about it really. So all in all, pretty good holiday. And because I haven't been here for a week, I do have quite a lot of stuff to catch up on and things that I want to kind of share with everyone and discuss, just like little projects and things that I've got in the background or coming up in the future. But I don't want this to be like a really long, boring intro just with my face. I know my face is pretty good, but still you might want to see some art. So I think I'm going to do some drawing and do some chatting in the background. So let's move on to that. First of all though, I'll just show you what I did this morning, because I did this little picture. It's a coconut, a stack of coconuts, and I think it's really cute, but the thing is, it doesn't really have the same colours as coconuts. It's kind of super multicolored, but I'm okay with that. I'm pretty much okay with anything that I do lately. I'm just kind of like feeling happy-go-lucky. Anything that I do, I'm not really like, that kind of sucks. I'm just kind of feeling pretty happy and content right now with everything that I'm doing. So I'm in a pretty good place, but that can all change. As we all know, things could rapidly go downhill, but for now I'm enjoying painting with my acrylic gouache paints, making lots of different fruits and vegetables and painting them in all kinds of crazy colours. But now let's get on with some art and chat. I've got about an hour before I'm going to cook dinner, so hopefully I can get stuff done and catch you up on everything that's been going on in my brain. So what I'm going to be doing for the next hour or so is trying to draw my next rat, and right now I have only 3 more brushes left of the ink brushes, which I'm going to do rats and mice with. So I have dry ink, Jasinski ink, and the marker pen, which, oh, that looks pretty cool actually. So I've only got 3 images left to go, and I'm going to continue to do them with rats and mice. So as you can see, I started here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so I'm going to have 7 mice by the end. But the only problem is, I was looking at my sketchbook photos, and I only have this one little rat left. And I don't mind this one, but it's not the best for composition or anything. So what I think I'm going to do before I hop into Procreate is I'm going to sketch some more rats and mice, and then pick 3 that I'm going to make into Procreate images over the next couple of weeks. Rats and mice are so cute, but they're also really difficult to draw. I guess I could also do, for the last 3, I could actually do chinchillas, because that's one that I was going to do, chinchillas. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Change of plan, we're going to do chinchillas, because honestly, I've never seen anything so cute in my life. And I don't know if you saw the video where I made these clay heads, but I found the perfect way to use them, and that's filling them up with pencil shavings. And it cracks me up because at first they're empty, and then you're like filling their heads in with fluff, so their heads are still empty. So I actually have a list. Look how organized I am. I actually have a list of talking points to go over. So I thought I would just quickly catch you up on what I did over the holidays. I know that I said that I did just some gaming and some baking and stuff, but I actually also started something quite fun for me, and hopefully for you guys eventually, and that is the art school video that I may have mentioned. I think I mentioned it in my last vlog, that I wanted to do a new series called Art School, and it was basically like a learn along with me kind of video, but I wanted to put a whole bunch of resources and stuff that I gathered and kind of turn it into like little, almost like not a tutorial, but kind of like a resource pack / video to kind of see what I did. and then also maybe that will help you guys, or even if there's some resources that will help you out, things like that. So I started one of those, and I'm not gonna let you know what it is, but it is going to be a month-long process. So I'm only half a week in, because I started on a Friday. I actually started on a Monday, but it took me ages to plan out what I was going to do. So I technically started on a Friday. So I'm not going to have it out until probably the end of May. And then from then, I'm hoping to have it out either monthly or bi-monthly, depending on just how long they take, because they do take quite a long time. And then also, after the month is up, you have to edit it, which I can imagine it's going to take a long time, because I already have like 40 gigs of video, and I've only been filming for 3 days. So that was the main thing that I did over the holidays. I didn't do anything with Etsy. I'm just kind of taking a break from that for now. Wow, I cannot talk and draw at the same time. So yeah, I was taking a break from Etsy over the holidays, but now that I'm back in it, I'm going to be doing one thing a week. So getting one thing finished a week for my Etsy, just until everything's done. And then when everything's done, I'll pop it all on Etsy and get it ready for when it opens. I'm not sure when that's going to be open, probably when life returns a little bit more to normal, and you know, people can get to the post office, or the post in every country is working. You know how it is. Everyone's kind of dealing with the same stuff. So that's kind of what my plan is right now, just to kind of get everything prepared and keep working on things. Chinchillas are really hard to draw, just as a little segue. So I want to do one thing each week, get that finished, which is going to be kind of like the base of the vlog. That's going to be like the main thing that I'm going to try and get done that week. This week though, I'm not actually going to be doing something with Etsy itself or products, but it's going to be something that I think is going to be quite important when in the future, and for branding, self-promotion, and also just for me, because I've wanted to have a better one for a long time, and that is making a website, designing it, making it, putting it up there, and then when it is up there, actually updating it and using it, because I have had a website for a couple of years, and I was doing quite a lot of vlogging on it, but then I just stopped because I got busy. You know how it goes, life, right? Sorry, I'm just laughing at this chinchilla, it's so bad. Oh my gosh. If anyone owns a chinchilla, I sincerely apologize. They're definitely a lot cuter than this. You know what? Warm up, chinchilla. Let's not even finish that sketchbook page, because that was terrible. Maybe we should try chinchilla on the side. They are so cute on the side. I'm just going to make some room so I can pop some stuff on the side of the screen there as I'm chatting. So for my website, you can go to it right now. It's still active. It's just monkeymintaka.com. Some of you may have gone there if you've used my app, which is linked in the description, but I haven't actually been active on it for about a few months now. I want to say at least 6 months. I'll pop some screenshots up so you can see it is quite outdated, boring, just like clunky, not exactly exciting, and I just don't feel that it kind of reflects me or my personality, or where I want my, where I want Monkey Mintaka to go in the future. So what I'm planning to do is design my own website. I've actually made 2 websites, and I thought I was finished. My website right now is made in WordPress, and if this is super boring for people who don't like websites, feel free to skip ahead. I'll leave a time now so you can skip. But for those who are interested, I have my website in WordPress right now, and if you guys have ever used WordPress, it's super annoying, it's super clunky, it's just, if you want to do anything, make any changes, it's very difficult to do unless you want to custom write your own code or whatever. So I have found it really difficult. You can spend hours looking at WordPress themes and trying to find the right one, and something will look good, but then you go into another section and it looks awful. So yeah, I just didn't really enjoy it. So I decided to switch to Squarespace. Don't know if you've heard of them, but that was being sarcastic, by the way, because like 1,000 people are sponsored by Squarespace. More than 1,000, probably 100,000. But I decided to try Squarespace, and I actually found it worse to use than WordPress. Like the actual themes themselves are quite nice if you want to just pick a theme, but when I actually have quite a idea in mind of what I want my website to look like. And the problem is, when you have an idea of what you want something to look like in one of these web building sites and you can't change it, it's very frustrating, because it just is. It's just extremely frustrating. So then I went back into it. So I used Squarespace. For a month. I built my entire website in it over the month, and in the end I decided I didn't like Squarespace, so I just didn't go ahead with buying it. I just used the free trial, and I went back to WordPress, and I chose a theme that I thought was okay, and I built my entire website again. And yeah, it wasn't so bad, but I want to keep all my old blog posts, because even though some of them are quite old, I still want to keep them, because it's like memories and looking back on old stuff and kind of old thoughts that you have about art and things. And I think that's really nice to keep hold of. So basically I just rebuilt everything again so I could keep my blog and then have like a new design for everything else. And I thought I was happy with it. I left it for about 2 months, 3 months maybe. And then because it was a holiday, I decided to have another look at it again, with Martin's help, because he was helping me build like a portfolio section, like a project section. And I went on there and I was like, what is this? This is hideous. And I just really didn't like it. So we spent about 4 hours picking different themes, and we basically broke WordPress. I have no idea what we did, but it just, nothing was working. Martin was getting really frustrated because he does websites for a living and he couldn't figure out what was happening. And I was just getting like, it was Sunday. I was like, this is the last day of my holidays. I don't want to be doing this. I want to just be like drawing or something. So in the end, I just deleted the WordPress website, and then I had nothing. So what I've decided to do, and it's going to sound a bit crazy, decided to learn an entirely new program to build my own website. And I'm not a website designer, but I have made websites in the past for university. When I was an undergrad, I basically, I did an undergrad, it was called digital media, and it was, had quite a lot of website stuff in it. So I've used an old program in the past. If any of you guys are old school graphic designers, I used a program called Dreamweaver, which is kind of like a drag and drop website builder, but it's really old school. So there's another one now, like a newish one called, I don't know if it's new, but it's called Webflow, and it's got quite a good reputation, but it's quite not codey, but I think you need to have kind of an understanding of code at least, which I don't really. But I do have an understanding of how kind of these programs work. Oh, what is this face right now? So I've been watching Webflow tutorials today while I was at work, and I decided to just build my website from scratch. And it may seem a little bit extreme to do something like that, especially seeing as the thing that I'm building it for isn't web design. Like, I'm not a designer, I'm not a developer. I just want to draw pictures, have a blog, and maybe have a shop one day, you know. But I just think I'm gonna just get out of it a lot more than if I was just doing it on WordPress or Squarespace or one of these other ones that I just didn't like it at the end of the day. So I think that's what I'm going to do this week, and I've already started. So I started looking at websites that I like from different designers, kind of thinking about different features that I want to have on my website, different categories, things like that. And yeah, I think it's going to be fun, challenging, and something a little bit different. So I won't vlog the entire process, because I know that a lot of you guys probably are not interested in web development, and that is totally cool. I'm not really either. If it was for someone else, I wouldn't really care, to be honest. But I'll probably show you like the visual stuff as we go, kind of like the design, different colors, any illustrations that I'm going to put on there, because that, I think that it would be quite nice to look at. And also it might actually be inspiration or a little bit of like motivation or something if people are thinking of building their website but they've been putting it off, to see someone else do it. So yeah, that is my plan. It might not happen in the entire week, but I'm going to see how far I can get, and then I'll just give updates as I go, like throughout the rest of the time building it. But I really hope to have it up soon, because I kind of want to have stuff on there. Like, I want to have my blog, which I've had a few ideas for a vlog and I just haven't written any because I just really hate my website right now. and also I want to do things like freebies and stuff. So I don't know if you remember when I got my new iPad, I did like a wallpaper. I thought doing things like wallpapers would be fun, or for people who are trying to learn Procreate, maybe I could put up some of my Procreate files, or any like coloring pages or digital downloads, things like that I see other people doing that I've kind of want to try, just to see if people like that kind of stuff. So Jesus Christ, what is this chinchilla? Chinchillas are so much harder than mice. They are cute though, but they are so difficult to draw. Is there another little animal that I haven't drawn that I can? Is a bunny considered a little animal? Anyway, that kind of lets you know what I'm going to be focusing this week's vlog on. But also, I've got a lot more stuff that I'm doing this week. So I'm still doing the 100-day project, which is on my Instagram. And if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see all of those fruits and veggies every day. It's been really fun. I've been really enjoying it. It was very easy to do during my holidays because I could do it whenever I wanted. And I still think it's going to be fine to do while I'm at work, because I just get up in the morning and do it for the first half an hour, 40 minutes before work. So they were taking me about 25 minutes, but I think it depends on the fruit or veg that I'm doing and how detailed it is. Some of them have taken me like 45 minutes up to an hour, but I am really enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying painting with my gouache. Not sure how much I'm going to learn with the actual gouache itself, like techniques wise, but I definitely think I'm going to learn more about colors and stuff, because I don't want my paintings to be completely realistic, which is good, because they're not realistic, let me tell you. I have been putting opera pink in every single painting I make. I put it in a coconut today. I mean, guys, look. I put it in this coconut, right? Have you seen opera pink on a coconut shell before? Probably the answer is not. I definitely haven't. I definitely have been doing strange colours, and I showed Martin them before I put them on Instagram. Today he said to me, yeah, it's a coconut, but why does it have pink on it? And I was like, oh, Martin, you just don't understand my artistic vision. So, yeah. I was just joking, I didn't say that. But, yeah, it's been super fun, so I'm really still enjoying that. And it's only day 14, I don't know, 13. But yeah, ask me again at day 70, because I thought I had a lot of images on my Pinterest, but a lot of them are like really difficult plant veggies that I just don't want to draw. Like, I think I have an artichoke on there, and that scares me. There's so many fruits and vegetables that are like terrifying to look at, because you can't imagine drawing them. But yeah, it's really fun. So that is the 100-day progress update report. And I think that is pretty much everything on my list that I was going to talk to you about. This week, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do everything, because I've got a lot of stuff going on. I've got the 100-day project. I've got, what else do I have? I've got the art school video that is going to be a month long, so I'm going to still be doing that every week. I have the website that I'm trying to make. I want to finish these 3 ink paintings over the next 2 weeks so I can move on to the next section. Practicing my ukulele every day. And I've also got to do art videos every Thursday. So I got quite a lot. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do everything, but I'd rather have ambitious plans than not have any plans, I think. This chinchilla actually doesn't look too bad, but mainly because it's facing away and you can't actually tell what it is. Anyway, I think that is all. My throat's sore now from talking. So I'm going to stop now and probably just watch some YouTube in the background. Alright, so I've been drawing for about half an hour, and I've kind of come up with some that are okay. I don't know. Like this one. This one's cute. I'm trying to like be more cartoony, so you can see the very first bit where I'm just trying to figure out what the heck a chinchilla looks like. comes off not very good. But then as you work your way through and you keep drawing more at different angles, you can kind of figure out what the chinchilla head, body, ears, everything it's meant to look like. Still very tricky. I mean, look, I tried to draw him again. It's not very good. But just keep going. And so this one I think I'll do. Quite like this one. And this one here, I think the eaten one, I think is quite cute. And then I did a little baby one. I found a little baby chinchilla picture. It's so cute. So I'm definitely going to do that one. And then this one here, actually, is not too bad either. And I thought maybe he could be in a little berry. And maybe not looking so angry. So, yes. I don't know if I'll draw that tonight, actually, because I got some other stuff to do. But I just wanted to do a little drawing chat, catch up with you guys. And we've done that. So, successful draw and chat. It's Tuesday now, about 8:30 in the morning, and I just finished this lemon, and I feel like it's really pale. You can't really tell the shape of the lemon. And also I mixed this like blue yellowy colour just with some random paints on my palette that was left over on my plate, and it kind of looks a bit strange, but oh well. Some of these haven't turned out that good, but most of them I have enjoyed. So that was a lemon. I think maybe I just need to go a little bit darker next time. But that took me only 20 minutes to do today, and so I'm just going to get ready for work. The only thing that really annoys me about doing these little paintings is how much paint's left over on my palette. I need to give this a clean, because I found that even though it looks cool, when you get the old crappy dried paint mixed up with the new paint, it makes it really like chunky and it has bits in it and stuff. But the thing that annoys me is how much paint I have been wasting. So like that's a massive bit of yellow right there, and they come out of the tube so fast. Or another way you can do it is if you just like open the tube up, shove your paintbrush in and get a little bit out. But then I find I've been wrecking my paintbrushes doing that. So yeah, that's a bit annoying. So I'll probably just try and use this little bit of yellow up as a background for my sketchbook, which is what I normally do. So that was the most important thing I wanted to do today, get my 100-day project out of the way. And the rest of the day I'll be at work, obviously. But in between, I am going to try and do something on my Procreate, the little chinchillas that I drew yesterday. And then also have another look at my website. So I want to try and get a design in today. Like just a rough design, nothing crazy. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing today. I'll probably check back later and we can have a little chat and a little draw session again. It's Tuesday afternoon, just after work, about 5:45 p.m. and I am about to go for a little run. I've got my running gear on and I haven't run for about 2 weeks, so I thought I would turn it into a little project. Now, I know what you're thinking. April, do you need another project? Yes, I do. Quite frankly, I just love projects and challenges and things like that. I may not finish them, but I sure as heck do like starting them. So I'm just going to quickly show you my project. It's called Project Carrot and the Stick. Cool name, huh? Okay, professional YouTube setup here. Post-it note, blunt pencil. Right, let's just say my house is here, okay? My house is here. A mile away from my house in a straight line down a road I don't particularly like that much is a massive nature reserve and forest. This is where I love to run. Forest, right? But to get there I have to go down this road which is a mile long just to get to the gate of the forest. Right now I'm so unfit. I could probably run there and back and, you know, call it a day. But I used to run there, run around, run back. And that's what I eventually wanted to get to. And sure, I could hop in my car. Let me draw my little car. I could hop in my car and I could drive down the road and I could, you know, park here. But there's been some restrictions on this area lately, and just a bit worried about getting fines for parking near the area, driving to the area, even though it's only a mile down the road. And also just trying to do my best to help out with the current situation by following the rules. So the rules dictate that you shouldn't really drive anywhere. So this is my plan. Green pencil now. My plan is tonight is to run there and run back. And for like this week, run there, run back, run there, run back, run there, run back. Now this is a very boring road. There's some houses, a lot of houses. That's it. Houses. And this here, this is what I'm calling the carrot and the stick, right? So I'm basically dangling the nature reserve here in front of me on my head as I'm running, because I can see it. It's a goal. Yeah, this is me running, 2 arms in front like a zombie. Good brains. So this is the goal, to be able to run to the forest and run around it and run home. Might not get there for a few weeks, but that is what I'm going to try. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Project Carrot on a Stick, day 1. Stopped exactly at 1 mile. I have gone exactly 1 mile from my home. That is literally the entrance right there. Those are the gates. I cannot cross into them. Can you see the carrot? It's right back there in the distance. Can you see it? That's my goal. But you don't want to get that carrot too soon, otherwise you won't have anything to aim for, am I right? So I just got back from my run, and to be honest, the first 3 minutes were lovely. Really enjoyed it. Beautiful weather out. Warm breeze in my hair, feeling the blood pumping through your muscles, and then minute number 4 hit and it was all downhill from there. It was pretty tough. I can't believe just how unfit I am right now, thinking this time last year I was running a marathon. Brag, humble brag there. So I'm definitely going to try and keep that up so I can run, because as you saw I didn't even manage to get to see a tree. A natural forest tree. Interestingly enough, there was a park ranger. I don't know if they're called park rangers, but there was a guy in a van who like takes care of the forestry guy, and he pulled up and I had to stop and wait for him to go so I could talk to the camera, because it's a bit weird talking to the camera, isn't it, out in public. And while I was waiting for him to open the gate and drive through and shut the gate, another family drove up in their car and parked and walked into the nature reserve, and he said to them that we're not allowed to drive. So they got a bit of a telling off, even though he did say he wasn't an authority, he couldn't do anything, but just to let us know that the police do check in that area. So I'm gonna keep on running there until I can run through the forest, see the birds and the deer and the squirrels. But for now, I'm gonna have a quick shower. Martin is cooking dinner, so I don't have to do that tonight, and then just have a super chill evening. So I might see you a bit later. Hello, hello. It is Wednesday afternoon, just finished work, and I have to finish my video for tomorrow. But first, I'll just show you this little thing. It's a broccoli. Very not contrasty right now. There we go, so it's a broccoli. Now, it does look a little bit better on camera than it does in real life. On camera, it seems to bump up the contrast, but in real life, it's very pale. And I definitely want to get better at contrast in my paintings, because I think that's something that I'm not very good at right now. Just kind of a bit scared of going too dark. But I just gotta remember, I can always paint over it. So I'm gonna aim to try and do that. But I did that this morning, and I also finished my chinchilla on Procreate. So this is the chinchilla I finished on Procreate this morning. God, I hate that word. It took me about 20 minutes just to quickly fill it in, do the line art, fill it in from my sketchbook. And this is going to be for the video on Thursday, so I won't go into that too much. But now I just need to quickly take a picture of my broccolini, or broccolini, baby broccoli, fancy broccoli. I don't know, what do you guys call it? I call it broccolini, just because it's a cute word. Right, let's pick a paint. Leaf green, so many options. So I've basically been alternating doing with paint and without paint for my Instagram photos. I know, it's very interesting to kind of get inside my mind. But yeah, I'm just going to take this photo, pop it on Instagram. Alright, I got my iPad, but it turns out if I've got my iPad in one hand and my camera in the other hand, I can't actually take a photo. Did not think this through. Took my photo, and what I've been using is Snapseed, just to do the lighting really. So I think I'll pick this one, and literally all I do is just go white balance and pick the white there, and then curves, and normally I just pick the soft contrast, which is just already picked for me. And I also go to tune image, and I normally just press auto adjust. Doesn't really do anything, but that's fine. And sometimes if I'm feeling a bit saucy, I will get these. Actually, you know what, my iPad is so dirty I can't figure out which is the dirt on the painting and which is the dirt on my iPad. Brand new and it's already dirty. Alright, so you see these little bits here? That was because my paint got a little bit crappy from the dried paint. So what I've been doing is I've just been getting the healing brush, and I've only been doing it for just a few little bits. This page is actually probably the worst that I've done. Look at this, I'm just chasing around. I'm just chasing the dots around the page. So yeah, I don't do all of that, I just do a few just so it doesn't look super messy. So I've still got a few little bits on it, and sometimes I'll even, if there's like on this table here, if this white bit is just annoying me, I'll just bosh it out. Bosh. Done. So let's see what changes I've made. Just change the lighting really. That's all I did. And save. A while back I was using the app Later and I didn't really like it very well. Oh, the screen is picking up some very strange lights. And then someone told me about Preview, which is a free app, and I can't remember who it was, so if it was you, please say it was me so we can all say thank you. So this is Preview, and it's basically like a free version of Later, and I think it's even better than Later, to be honest. Exactly the same. You can add a photo, you can add a carousel, which is multiple photos in a row. You can add videos, everything for free. The only thing is, if you do copy it from Preview into Instagram, in the hashtags at the bottom it says hashtag whatever it is, hashtag preview app, hashtag find on preview.com. But because I'm cheeky, I just delete that, and I can't find the photos I'm trying to find. So annoying. And I always forget what day I'm up to. Is it day 16? Martin, do you mind doing the potatoes? Just flipping them and popping the oven on to warm up. Thanks, I'll be out in a sec. There's 262,411 tags for broccoli. Who was searching for the tag broccoli? Broccoli art. 13 posts for broccoli art. Brilliant. Number 14, here I come. And ta-da! It is on my Instagram like magic. So now I have to get into video recording mode. So I will say goodbye for now. Look, it never recognizes my face. Never. Swipe up for Face ID. Hello, it's me. It's Thursday evening now, just after work, and I just thought I'd pop in and say hello. I'm feeling actually really tired today, just like mentally. I've been doing quite a lot of stuff in the evenings and in my free time and in the mornings. I haven't really vlogged much of it because a lot of it is for my big video that I want to do next month, which is my first art school video. So I've been drawing for about an hour, hour and a half every day for that, and that's been quite tiring because it's like learning stuff and focusing, and it's not like fun art. It is fun, but it's not like, you know, let's make a mess and paint something. It's quite like intense, like focus. So that's been quite tiring. And also I've been doing my 100-day project every morning, which I'm still keeping up with. That's going well. But I've also been working on my website in the background, and then of course I've been making and editing my video, which I just released now on the YouTubes. That was the one where I made my own textures. So if you have seen that, let me know what you thought, because it was a bit of a different video for me, and it was quite long, and there was like two parts of it. One was making a big mess and one was in Procreate, so I'm not quite sure what audience would like that, because it's kind of like two very different things brought together. So I'm going to see how that one goes and people like it or not. And then also I have been making a design for my website in the background. So quite a lot of stuff I've been doing this week. And yeah, I think I'm going to take a break tonight and play some games. I have done a bit of drawing. I did some drawing at lunchtime and just now for 10 minutes or so, half an hour. But I thought I'd show you my website first so you can kind of see how it's going. Now, just, you know, it's a work in progress. So don't judge me too harshly on it. I'm not a web designer. Also, if you guys remember this board that I made for my clay pins, I've been using it as an art board to draw on when I have my sketchbook here, because it helps with like perspective and proportions and stuff. So that's been quite helpful. The only thing is you have to kind of like be resting on it the whole time, and because it's not a proper art board, it just goes like wibble wobble, wibble wobble the whole time. Anyway, I did the website on Photoshop, but I popped it in as an image in here so I can show you guys. Okay, so this is going to be like definitely a work in progress. So what I'm thinking of doing is having a homepage where you can basically see like everything that I do. So it's almost like quick links, and then they'll take you to the individual things. Or also there's going to be links at the top here. So the colours may change, the layout may change, who knows. So I'm thinking the first bit will be like a little quick links here at the top. So it's like check out my art, watch my videos, blah blah blah. I'm not sure on the wording yet or anything, and these won't be in circles. I'm thinking of doing like hand-drawn illustrations for them, and then it's kind of like in this horizontal block format, and then it'll be a little bit about me with a picture of me maybe. I have to like change the layout so it's nice and change these buttons, because these buttons are all different colours and different places and stuff. So I'm still kind of working on it. And then I thought it might be nice to have my shop coming soon image, and later on this will change to the shops open maybe. And then going down, I'm going to have a featured project, which I might change like once every couple of months when I have a new project. My latest video on YouTube, and then my latest blog, and then a footer at the bottom, which I definitely have to change because it's very like squished in. But yeah, that is kind of what I'm thinking right now. So I've got like the colour palette, which is like this green and the yellow, and then different combinations of it. This orange kind of seems a bit out of place, and oh whoops. And then so these circles will be illustrations, this square will be an illustration. This is all just kind of a layout. This big grey box here for feature project will be like a big full length banner, a video, another image, and then I'm thinking maybe of having like illustrations on the side here as you like go up and down. I don't want it to be too crazy, but I also don't want it to be boring. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So that is as far as the website's gone now, and I think the next things I'm gonna do is make the illustrations for the website and kind of put them in place and see how they look, so I can change the colours and stuff, make sure I've got all my layout and everything, all the buttons good. So I want to try and get that done midway through the weekend, or maybe like the weekend, and in the background work on Webflow, which is going to be the software that I'm going to be using to make the website. So hopefully everything's going to come together. But that's like the design, I guess, is the main thing this week, is what I wanted to focus on, and then over the next couple of weeks I can just work on the making it in the background and stuff. So yes, that's how the website's going. And today I also drew some blueberries. I also have purple and pink in them, and someone on Instagram said that they look like a face, and now I can't unsee it. See, two little eyes and a mouth. Brilliant. So yes, that is basically all I'm doing today. I can't really show you anything else I've been drawing because I want it to be a surprise. It's Friday, and lunchtime I did this dragon fruit for my 100-day projects, so I'll just let that run while I catch you up on the day. I worked and now you're all caught up. Yeah, I was pretty busy at work today. We have there's a pitch on Monday or Tuesday, I forgot, but we needed to get some stuff done this week, so I've been pretty busy at work getting stuff done for the pitch. I went for a run after work, did my 2 miles, which is my Operation Carrot and the Stick, and it was definitely 100% stick, no carrot. I ran back to Barossa, which is the nature reserve, and I just stood outside the gates for 10 seconds staring at the trees. I was really tired. It was very hot today, and I was dead at halfway, and then I ran back. But yeah, I'm really happy that I'm getting out there and doing that. I do feel tired, but I think that's just because I just haven't exercised for so long. I'm just going to keep at it, keep going, try and go when it's a bit cooler, I think, tomorrow and on Sunday. And then I would have done 4 runs this week, which I'll be quite happy with. And just up it every week. So for my art school video that I'm bringing out at the end of May, it was week 2, began today. So I haven't done anything yet for week 2. I just planned what I was going to do this week in my bullet journal. Pretty low-key kind of day. And I think because it's Friday night, I'm just going to take a break because I have been drawing quite a lot this week. I might draw for 30 minutes just off camera now, just to finish off the week. But then I'm going to pop into Minecraft and see if anyone's around. I've been playing with Liz and Sasha, and it's been really fun, so I'm just gonna pop on and see if any of them guys are on there and just have a nice chill evening. So I hope you liked that little speed paint while I was chatting, and I'll see you tomorrow. And today, what am I doing? A lot of stuff. I have got such a long to-do list. I'll just show you quickly. Look at everything I'm doing for the next 2 days. It's a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, most of this stuff is going to be off camera because I'm kind of in this thing where I'm doing stuff for the future, like the next week, the next 2 weeks, the next 4 weeks. I'm just trying to kind of get like everything together, get a backlog of stuff. I have to do my 100-day project. I have to watch a video and do some exercises for my art school video. I also have another secret video coming out in a few weeks that I have to work on. I have to work on next week's video. Oh, there's so many videos. And also I've got another little secret project that's going to be out on next week's vlog that I can't talk about now. Go for a run at some point today, practice my ukulele, and maybe do some sketches for my website. So I'm not quite sure how much I'm going to be showing today, but just to let you know, I am doing stuff. I'm not just playing Minecraft all day. I actually have a lot of stuff to do this weekend. So I'm going to get to it now because it's already 10 o'clock. It's absolutely beautiful day outside, and I've just had a nice slow wake up this morning. So I'm going to get to work now and just have a lovely art day. So I was just on my Pinterest looking for a fruit and vegetable to draw. And I've been drawing a lot of fun fruits and vegetables lately. Did dragon fruit yesterday, which was probably the most exotic fruit I've drawn. But I thought today, let's take it back, all the way back to the most humblest of vegetables, the potato. I'm sure everyone can agree with me that the potato is arguably the best vegetable ever. I mean, it's so versatile, you can do so much with it. So I'm going to draw the potato. Now the only problem is, I'm just a bit worried that it's going to end up looking like an orange blob on the page. So I'm going to put a little bit of blues in, purples, maybe a little bit of this green, just to kind of like make it not so orange. But the biggest colour will be this colour here, which is Naples yellow. I'll try and make it like a little bit, not like a blob, but like more like a, you know, potato shape. Perfect. And my work here is done. And my texture video went up a couple of days ago, and I got some comments back from it. People enjoyed it, and even on Instagram a couple of people told me that they liked the video because I posted about it in my stories. So that was good. So I'm glad that it wasn't a complete waste of time, because I was a bit worried when I was doing it that people wouldn't like it because it was a bit like, I don't know, a bit of a mishmash of different things. But perfect. Potato is done. Call that a day, put background on it. So for the colours, I do have a reference photo up here, but I haven't really been following the reference with colours at all. You can probably guess from some of my previous drawings that have very strange colours on them. But I have been enjoying working with colours and just trying to pick ones that I think would work well. And also I'm trying to do this kind of like more blocky style that I've seen on a few online illustrators online that I really love. This is like so effortless. I don't quite know how they do it. It's incredible actually how they do it, because look, I'm trying now and it's quite difficult. And honestly, the main thing that I'm doing with this is just having fun. I'm not going to stress about everything being perfect, because I think practice and time will help with making things more accurate. But right now, the most important thing to me is just to enjoy myself. I don't want this to become a chore, because there's still quite a lot of days left to go. And you can imagine if it becomes a chore at day, you know, 20, and you still have 80 days to go, like, you're not going to be feeling good about that. And all these crazy colours on just makes me so happy. This potato looks so funny. I think this is probably one of the easiest ones I've drawn. And I did that for a good reason, because I'm busy today. And I just wanted to get my potato on and get out of the way. Ta-da! It's a potato. And it's finished. Yay. Is there anything more satisfying than crossing off something on a to-do list? 1 down, 8 to go. So I painted this morning, a sweet potato. There's a lot of colours in there, and I'm just going to get it ready to photo. I was taking all the photos on this clean board, but my Instagram was looking so boring. So I decided to go back to my dirty desk, and I can just choose where I want it to go, the background. See? It's pretty cool, huh? I was even thinking, pop it on my plate, but that might be a little bit too distracting. So I think I'm gonna go here, pick out some of these nice greens, and then take a photo. So that is my 100-day project complete. And once again today I'm just going to be doing lots of stuff off camera. I'm going to be working in my sketchbook, and I've got my iPad here, and I'm going to be doing an online course. So I'm going to get to work, do some learning, and yeah, have a break at lunchtime. Just like a school day. It's Monday morning now, and I'm gonna finish the vlog here because I need to pop it up on the old YouTubes. I didn't really do anything vlog worthy yesterday, apart from what you saw. I just had a super chill day doing lots of like little art stuff in the background, and I hope that you enjoyed the studio vlog this week. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like or subscribe if you're new here. I have another video coming out on Thursday where I bring back a character from the past, so make sure you pop back to check out that one. And I hope everyone has a lovely week and is staying happy and healthy and safe, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.